Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between these Road Warriors and the Los Angeles Chargers. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on. Set. Cougar 19, Cougar 19. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go.
Milrow with it on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
From the gun, Milrow. It's caught. This is Ladd McCarkey. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45.
It's a gain of 16
That's
yards.
16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. They've got to like how they've been moving it early here. It's down to the opposing 45-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Ready?
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
Milrow from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he gets this very close to that 1st. It's going to be 3rd and short at the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Trying for it with Milroe. Completes it downfield to Pearson. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a loss of a yard.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, ready?
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ready?
Now it's Milroe. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers finish up an excellent opening series. Loud McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Oilers nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Deputy! Cowboy!
They'll throw it here on 1st. Now maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Go! Ready?
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He gets forward, and it's about 4 yards. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Gets this one to London. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On the ready.
1st down from the 42.
18 Cardinal, 18. Come on. Hey. 60 Eagles, 60. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. And goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dragon 60. Check.
They'll motion him out of the backfield.
70 Timberwolf.
Takes the 2nd down snap. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
3rd and long for him here. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down. 4th down punt coming up. Ethan Evans out to do the honors. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Milroe now to throw. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 38 on that one. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the line they come, second down.
Deputy Lions.
Throwing here, Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. So we've reached the end of one on the first day of the new year. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Throwing now, Milrow. Hits his running back. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers pull out in front for their 13-zip. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14. Oilers nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Number 6.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
He's got a man left. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get it.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
And the Chargers
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Finds him on the crossing route. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
Give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Come on.
Back-to-back carries here. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're down to their final one in this half. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
I'll throw it. Finds his back complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And some textbook work covering that part. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll work against the blitz. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
It's a gain of 18.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All set to go now from the 35.
19 lock. Let's go now.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for McConkey. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Chargers lined up in punt formation.
It's 4th down.
That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw again on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here he goes, third and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers take over on his 5th interception of the season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
70 Timberwolves.
He's got it near the 8. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
That is all-out effort, Kate, to make the catch. Putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception, and some more targets are clearly coming his way in the future.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Oilers nothing.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Shot 50.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Hey, check that. Street.
Brings up third and 5.
Mikey, 18. Dixie Maverick.
From the gun on third down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it at the 30. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers Oilers chop some of the lead off before the half.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Oilers get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Marion Hampton with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again in a massive sack on 1st down. Well, that's the right way to begin this series defensively.
Milrow from the gun. Lays out left side and gets it.
This is one of those plays you're going to see on tape this week, I guarantee you. Not because of the catch, but because of the effort. Lays out and brings in the off-target throw.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Liking 18. Go.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't connect with Ladd McConkey. And that'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. His return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half.
Their own 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's thrown deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers make it a 1-score game before halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ready?
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70, back to 60, back to 50.
They'll throw to begin this drive. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Okay, ready?
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go.
Handoff now to the receiver. Good kickoff, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Come on, come on. Hit. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's the give on 3rd and short. Ooh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 big.
Running back sent in motion.
18 Pioneer.
We're going for this. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Get it.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
On the jump.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Just the Eagles. Cougar 19. Go.
3rd and long for him here. It's Cox. He's got Washington. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob Pratt, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers push their lead further to start the half. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Okay.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Blitz is there, and he goes down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They'll run now on 2nd down. And And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Paulson and Debo. Offense to the line fast.
And it's third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready,
First call here coming from the shotgun. Handoff now out of the gun. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
He's tackled at the 30.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Ready,
A give now from the gun. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Go.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Results in a 4th down.
Dicker connects there. And the advantage now sits at 24.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st down and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
The quarterback sack. A loss of 8 yards.
Second down pass play coming. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Throwing now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. The Oilers about set to punt. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. He has it at the 33. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Run here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11. To throw, here's Milrow. This one falls incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Ready, set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Perfect. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They'll pick up a 34 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Come on.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Oilers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
They'll come out throwing. Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 15. First down, Oilers.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. To the right side and reeled in by London. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. So that brings us to the end of 3 on New Year's Day. It's going to be their ball to begin the 4th, but looking up at that scoreboard, possession may not make much of a difference. Second down now, they need 7.
Panther 11. Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And motion him out of the backfield left. He's dropping back to throw. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Colson-Adebo's got it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Hey. Bronco 80.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Milroe from the gun. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone on 1st. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Go! Cougar night, champ.
Here's Milroe to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's going to try another deep one here. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Colson-Adebo's got it. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Kid, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Get it.
1st down throw here from Milroe. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, Milroe. He put everything ahead into the... That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers keep running away with this. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 48, Oilers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready,
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Offense in a hurry up here.
Empty target,
At
empty
the
target.
41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
The tackle made.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Right side and in the hands of Allen. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Connects on the crosser. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Hits his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go.
21. Set. Yellow 80. Yellow 80.
They motion a receiver left.
Stop.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
2. 80. Stop.
Desperation time here. Throw caught by his running back. This is close, but I don't think he got there, Brock. The stop is made in time. They're turning this over on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
He throws a bullet down the right sideline. He's got it at the 30. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
Ready.
1st and 10
Back
at
to
the
60.
30-yard
Back to
line.
60. Ready, right?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He just keeps finding McConkey. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all...
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Chargers running them out of the building. Lat McConkey with a touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers continue piling onto this lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Oilers trying to do some window dressing. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 180.
Stafford from the gun. It's made by Chuba Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll be first down Houston. Offense is hurrying, time running down. They kick the running back in motion. On first down, here's Stafford. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw reeled in by Allen. Down to the 44-yard line as he nearly picks up the first. Stafford throwing again. That is incomplete. He keeps feeding it to his back, but this one, a rare miss. That's going to bring up 4th down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
180.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's the handoff. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
2. 70 Lions.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Wide open, downfield. Got it! And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous...
And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Chargers throwing 6 more on the blowout. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Chargers 62, Oilers 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
The Chargers.
Return starts at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Chargers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew,